Good afternoon, it's James from Norfolk Yacht Agency, and today we're going to have a look around this Princess 435 called Tallula boat, which is a really nice example. It's had a full refit inside, really modernised the boat. Huge living accommodation there, lots of space for either a liveaboard or just longer trips. You'll see there is a tender on the back, an A-bomb rib. There was also a Mercury 3.3 horsepower outboard there that are available with a separate negotiation. So she's 1989 and she's powered by twin Volvo TAMD 61As. They make 306 horsepower each. A really strong engine, used in lots of the Princess boats of this era. They are known for being very reliable, a very solid engine, and these are on just 1,270 hours, so really low hours as well. So we'll get on board, have a look at the deck, and then get inside. Coming down the starboard side now, you can see we've had all this synthetic teak laid down the side decks and all throughout the cockpit. I'll show you more of the cockpit in a moment. And it looks pretty good. There's a few marks, but all in all, looks pretty good. This bit is the worst bit I've seen. But there is your diesel filler. There's also one over on the port side as well. Got nice stainless steel grab rails wrapping around all of the boat, as well as pulpit railing. Here is the pump out deck fitting. Loads of space on the bow. Nice cleats and fair leads forwards, and an electric windlass. That's controlled from inside the boat. Also, two fender baskets. And again, railings here as well. All looks very nice. Obviously the windscreen is covered up at the minute. Keeps the inside from getting too hot mainly, so you don't get those smells and the moisture in there. It also protects all the woodwork. There's another cleat on the midships. Again, same railing, and the nav light that I didn't mention is also obviously on the other side. And two radio antennas here. There's also access either side through your transom gate. Really clean and tidy boat, and this is recent up on the market. Coming into the cockpit, you'll see that the upholstery at the rear has been changed. That's not original. That looks really good. Looks fairly recent. No marks, rips or tears. Looks really nice. And there is the hatch to give you natural light down under in your aft cabin. Moving up the steps, up to the Flybridge. Lots of space up here as well. Obviously the canopy is over at the minute, so you can't stand up, but lots of space. I'll just lift off these covers and have a look what we've got at the helm. Coming up on the Flybridge now, with the covers off, you have your Volvo throttles, controls to the bow thruster that's been fitted, which is really nice to have. All the Volvo gauges, classic gauges, all nicely laid out. A Sea-Trek 737 autopilot, controls for the spotlight and the rudder angle indicator, She's also had a Lowrance Link 5 VHF fitted and a large compass. She's got a Lowrance Elite 4M, so that is a GPS chart plotter, and also the Raymarine E80 chart plotter, which obviously would be a main one. Most of this has been refitted. It's not original. Not within the last few years, but definitely a lot more modern than what came on these boats from new. Also, this steering wheel, I don't think that's original. That's much nicer with that wood. And all the upholstery up here looks really good as well. Same as down in the lower cockpit. There is one rip on it I found. Small bit at the edge here. But not bad. You also have your radio upstairs as well, which is really nice for going along the river. Plug your phone in there. You can control your speakers throughout the whole boat. There's also the same downstairs. On the radar arch, you'll see this blue lighting, which doesn't come up very well on the camera, but looks really nice, especially at night. I think that will really look quite modern. And these lights fitted as well. Got controls for that over on the starboard side. So, I'm gonna kick my shoes off. Moving down into the saloon. On the starboard side, we have large U-shaped seating surrounding a small coffee table. On the port side, a very big Hisense TV, and you can see all these cabinets and everything has been really well refit. It really has modernised this boat massively. You would not have thought you were on a 1989 boat, especially with what they've done with the lighting. I think has really helped this boat. So on the starboard side, we also have a small glass cabinet. Lots of natural light in here, even with the windscreen cover on. We also have your helm station. A lot of similar equipment that we had upstairs on the Flybridge. But we also have a Garmin GPS map. That's a 751, so a much more modern chart plotter. Depth sounders, speed logs, and again autopilot and the old GPS. All looks really nice. There's an old Navtex. Bow thruster controls downstairs as well. The brake panel here as well. And she's had the isolators put on solenoids, meaning you don't have to lift up any seating or any carpets or anything. They are all on keys, your engine batteries and auxiliary. That's off. Obviously back on. Makes it really easy. As I said, with all these cabinets, loads of storage. Meaning, like I said, it should be a great liveaboard or for longer trips. Moving further downwards into the galley, which is on the port side. We've got a large sink, a Morphy Richards gas oven and grill, and a Russell Hobbs microwave, and a pretty big isotherm fridge with a freezer compartment at the top. Can't get much food in the freezer compartment, but great for putting a little ice tray or something in there. A 4-burner gas hob. Loads of storage underneath in all these cupboards again. And you'll notice on a lot of this boat there are blue LEDs. Obviously can be turned off if they're not for you, but I quite like them. I think they're really quite nice, especially in the dark. There's also a gauge for your water tank, and having it down in the galley is nice as well. On the starboard side we have further large U-shaped seating surrounding your sort of dining table. This is obviously your dining area. This converts into a double bed. And again, all looks really, really nice. This upholstery down here, very comfortable, firm, it's not stretching. Just a really well thought refit this is, and obviously somebody's taken a lot of pride in designing this boat and really taken their time with it. So moving into the forward cabin, we have a large island double berth, or semi-island, down the sides. Lots more lighting in here as well, and we have a escape hatch on the top, and if that was open there's a cover over the top of it at the minute on the outside, but you get lots of natural light in here with that open. Small TV and a heating unit, lots of sockets in here as well. All looks really, really good. And a large hanging locker. Mirror behind the door as well, if I can open it. We have Jack and Jill doors, making the day head also an ensuite to the forward cabin. Again, the blue lighting in here has been repeated. There's loads of room in this head. Got a separate shower compartment at the rear with a seat. Lighting in here has been changed as well. Even a heated towel rail. And again, more storage above. A manual Jabs Go toilet. And it's all just in really, really good nick. All this work has obviously been done very recently. We know the person who has done this refit, and he's really good. And you can tell walking around this boat. In the aft cabin, another large full island double bed. This aft cabin is obviously the master cabin. A huge hanging locker with some shelves in the corner on the port side. A vanity unit with these drawers. Just a very large cabin in here. See the blue lighting in here as well, in this sort of cubby. Storage behind the mirrors, and another large television. On the starboard side, we have a small seating area with more storage and cupboards behind, and a separate ensuite with an electric flush toilet. Again, separate shower room. There's more lighting in here as well. I've got it turned off in a minute because the extractor fan comes on. But especially having an electric flush toilet, it's very nice. So we'll head on outside and finish off the tour. So finishing off our tour of the Princess 435 Tallula Boo. As we said, she's 1989, and with that full refit that we saw, really has transformed the boat. Any questions, please do give us a call. Our telephone number is on our website. I can't remember what it is right now. Our website is nya.co.uk. On there you'll be able to see the full specification, photos of the engine room, and obviously the rest of the boat, and see all of our other boats for sale. So, thank you very much for watching.